Okay. Last episode.
Yes.
Probably last session. So, recap? Maybe?
Well, I believe that it was Willa's spotlight episode,
Yeah.
and he was very blissy, pushing everyone away. He didn't quite succeed with his mother. But then he succeeded rather well with Isabella and Runa. And Runa was more like, okay, I'm done with this. Whereas Isabella was more like, well, yeah, but you also have this cool, awful power, so maybe we shouldn't give up on you. Even if we give up on you, maybe we shouldn't give up on the cool, awful power. And Willa also moved into a new place, if I'm not mistaken, and Isabella ran over there to try to give him some suggestions.
You stalked me until you finally got a conflict.
Kind of, yeah.
And meanwhile, we did see Luna go to different steps in ultimately getting a reasonable opportunity in a music playing place. And so, I don't really know. I mean, I guess it will be up to whoever has a scene with you in it, that whether you're, even in town or not.
Yeah, because
which is fine if you're not, right? I mean,
given that we are at the end of May, start of June by now,
right?
I don't think anybody would mind if you don't come back to town.
Right. Well, I wouldn't put it quite that way.
Yeah, but school basically is over for most
Well, I understand.
people.
We have the student week then.
I think we are probably there.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
So whether or not you have passed, at this point it doesn't matter if you show up at school or not, especially if you have a good excuse, which I would say starting to work is...
Usually like 2 weeks before graduation, the grades are set.
Right.
Yeah, so you're out of it. Either you're going to take a turn at convicts, or you can do whatever you want.
And usually the last week is just say goodbye to the teachers, say goodbye to class, return any school books and other material you borrow from the school. Probably already done that. More or less.
Yeah.
Really? Some non-memorable.
I mean, I kind of like the idea of Runa just sort of, no, I'm going to keep this just to spite them.
Well, we'll find out.
As a memory, it doesn't matter. It's just the way it is. So there's no reason to think that there would be any problems with that. So the mansion. Gideon's little home office. Isabella and Gideon, who is telling her that he wants her to do something for him during the first 4 to 5 weeks of the summer, starting from upcoming weekend. The plan for the summer was for him to join a fellow entrepreneur on that person's motor yacht for a cruise on the Baltic. A little bit of friendly companionship and work, sounding out each other, maybe do a little bit of business, set up what's going to happen. And right now he rather feels like he should stay on dry land after everything that happens. but he very much would like you to do that cruise. So he wants you to basically pack and leave town. They will pick you up at Stockholm.
How much of me is there, or how much of Isabella is there, and how much of creature thing is there?
There's only Isabella.
Okay. That makes sense.
After that afternoon, actually, nothing more happened, kind of. So.
Can I ask, like, did you change anything with your?
I was just wondering about whether I want to or not.
Let us know when you know.
Well, I just wanted to double check. At the end of the Spotlight episode, do I want to change a trait?
You can.
And
You have to change an edge against an edge or a connection against a connection. You can cross change.
And then about changing the issue, you can change the issue at any
time after that.
Okay. I actually don't think I want to change my issue right away. In fact, I think I'm going to not change. I think I'm just going to fade to screen presence 1 and have that be that. And in theory, another season, then I'd think about reconceiving anything.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So I assume Gideon has told Isabella about. Yeah. I mean, would you mind if I left a few days early, and maybe hung out in Stockholm? I've got a friend there.
Yes, absolutely. I'd like to brief you a little bit on what I may want to have told and not told, but I think we can do that tomorrow morning.
Yes, of course. I probably need to pack. How conservative is this friend of yours?
Excuse me?
I mean, am I supposed, like, can I pack bikinis, or is it one pieces only?
Absolutely, certainly. I assume his daughter will too.
Well, you never know if you have, like, the Baltic cruise. I mean, it could have been, I don't know, a Mormon.
It's his boat. It's his family. He's from Finland, and I don't think there's a problem.
Oh.
And you know those people.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, sure, I will ensure that I'll... Yes, the scarlet one is going to be perfect. And Isabella saunters away.
That's fine.
Sort of going up and rummaging and picking everything up and sending a text to Runa and say, would you like to meet up in Stockholm?
You're coming here?
Yeah. I am going on a cruise. I need to do some business. I'm a businesswoman now.
How long will we be here?
Well, until they pick me up, I think that would be on maybe Wednesday, Saturday. So I'll be coming down with a noon train tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh. Do you know when? Or haven't you fixed tickets yet?
I'm sorry, no.
You haven't fixed tickets yet?
Well, no, I'll be taking the noon train down tomorrow. So I'll be there, knowing SC probably at around midnight, but, I am free as a bird.
Yeah, just hit me up when you're on the train.
So I'll have a glass of wine and everything. It'll be nice.
Okay. Yeah, good luck with that.
Maybe she has a fake ID.
She is 18, I think. You can drink.
Oh, she is.
Yeah. She's a Capricorn.
You've mentioned.
You see.
Yeah, then you can then you can drink. You just can't buy alcohol from systemet.
Mm-hmm. So I think she is.
Where?
Probably cutting to. I think he's probably at Willa's place.
Okay.
That evening when she's done packing, she's going for one last run. And, it just happens to take
Okay, so Willa's place. Who?
I think Isabella and Willa, if he's around.
Well, it's up to you to say whether I'm around.
I would say that he probably is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
He is.
I would probably.
I know, yeah, we're going
Willa's and
he's
Lilia.
kind of circling around there.
Willa is either jumping out
It's
of the window.
Schrodinger's
window
Willa,
in the back.
right? We'll find out when we open the thing.
Knocking the door. Is he there? Is not.
Exactly, yeah.
Or in Lulia picking up his things and trying to figure out what that internship is going to be about. Yes. So
Okay.
he isn't. He's there.
Mm-hmm.
Good. And what is this going to be about?
Just
In rough strokes. Just saying goodbye and hanging out.
I think she's gonna check that he's fine, because I don't think they've spoken since the thing happened, and she's all.
Well, let's find out if they have or not.
Yep.
Go.
All right. So are you actually going to come to my door? Okay. Okay. I'll come out of my place. And I'm going to step out and close the door and leave. Nothing. No, I don't have bodies hidden there or something. I just don't want her in my place. So yeah, I'll give you one look and I'll say, "Hi, Isabella."
Hi, I just wanted. I'm actually skipping town tomorrow. And I just want to know if you're okay.
Somehow I am. I tell you what. Let's go for a walk.
Sure.
So, I'll say, well, I've kind of come to terms with some things that I've been worrying about and thinking about. I'll be staying here. I'm good with it. I'm good with here. It's a good idea for you to go, though. That's good. That's good. You don't really belong here.
No, it's as if the very ground itself doesn't like me walking on it.
Okay, well, how's your grandfather?
He's okay. He's not going to be doing particularly much of anything. I think he's becoming a retiree, more or less.
Okay, I see us walking along, not necessarily hiking up into the hills, but walking along the edge of the forest on some kind of path next to the road. Or in Augusta, at this area, I don't think there are sidewalks in a lot of places, right?
Probably not close to the forest.
Yeah, so therefore walking along.
Human-made trails.
Or the idea is that people go up and down, on this side of the road, and just inside the trees all the time. It's turned into a trail.
Yeah.
I think Isabella is taking care to walk on the asphalt.
Oh, I see. Okay. And so, I won't comment on that. I'll say, do you want me to check in on him?
Yes, I think that'd be good. And and I'm sure he can help you as well. Maybe it could be good for both of you. I don't want to see you alone here.
Right. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll smile and strangely calmly. No, I don't think I'll have a problem with being alone. I'm fine. So what will you do?
Well, I'm going to go traveling on with one of my grandfather's business colleagues and his family.
Yes, these specific denials that you are up to no naughtiness. I'm used to these by now. So all right, and I'll kind of nod reassuringly. Yes, of course, Isabella. Even though no one else on earth would have been so quick and careful to specify this, but so wait, you're going on a cruise with one of your grandfather's colleagues. Wait, did you say cruise? You didn't say cruise. You did.
Cruise,
okay.
Yes. He has a private boat and everything. I've met his daughter once or twice before.
I'm shaking my head. I'm not even going to say anything unless you prompts me. It's just like, oh. Mera skitsnack. Mera.
I tried being a part of your world. Didn't work.
No, I mean, Isabella, his colleague, that guy's cruise boat, ship, I'm a Swede, I wouldn't say boat, ship, only Americans call those boats. So...
You mean like a yacht?
Well, anything. I mean, you can't call a ship a boat, but we do it all the time. So, anyway, the point is, I mean, here you are, like getting out of here and everything, but it's all. When are you going to do something yourself? What would you do if there were no cruise ship? And nobody set it up for you or arranged it for you?
I'm doing my grandfather a favor.
Yes, I know what you're doing, but what if you weren't?